What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee Talk back with another hip hop blog for you guys. Now, listen, make sure to jump in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on what we're talking about on this video, on the topic. As always, you know that's what it's about on this channel. But you guys see where I'm at. I'm on Loccie Shmula's Instagram page. Now, what do you guys think about Locie's music, his flow? Like, I feel like musically, Loccie has some dope music out there. You know what I mean? But whenever I've blogged about Loccie, his other things seem to foreshadow what talent people may think he does or does not have. You know what I mean? And we'll get into that a little more in a moment. But more recently, you know, like I said, things outside of music when Loccie comes up get brought up. And, you know, more recently, Locie's whole situation with OG Product was getting heavy coverage in the headlines. You know, as you guys remember, they've had like a back and forth for quite some time, and they ended up bumping into each other. Loccie had him on cam, and you know, a lot of people are like, "God, they didn't bang on him." You know, like people really wanted to see the violence at the end of the day. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, these dudes been having issues for a while. But that I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that situation. But like I said, I want to talk about the music, about his flow, right? So check out this post he put up. He said, hold up, right here. He says, I started rapping cause Meek Mill. I felt heaven or hell after my son got murdered every day in my cell. Came home and put my life in music. And then he tags Rick Ross at Rich Forever. And good looking for that shout out. I needed that motivation at that time, big homie. Hashtag Loccie Shmula, Shmula Gang, D4S, MMG. So let's talk about that. Like I said, we're talking about the music, and let's break it down, man. He's saying Meek Mill inspired him to rap, right? After the unfortunate passing of his son. I'm sure you guys are up on what happened with that. There's a lot of coverage out there. Very sad situation, man. Some ops were trying to get at him and ended up shooting his son. And Loccie ended up going to prison after that. And, you know, like he says, he came home and got to the rapping and has been trying to push for it ever since. Now, whether you like this dude or not, you got to admit he's a hard worker, in my opinion. You know, he doesn't lack work ethic. He's all over the place, dropping music, you know what I mean? Active on social media, getting them numbers up, got the blue check mark and whatnot. But, like I said, let me know what you think about the music. The fact that he mentions Meek Mill there, I feel like when it comes to his flow, he kind of, you know, has somewhat like of a Meek Mill type flow. And when I say that, I don't mean it in like a biter type way or anything like that. I'm saying he's got like he rides the beat kind of the way Meek does. Like I don't know. I truly think he's got some good music out there. So you guys let me know what you think about that. Now, you heard him talking about tagging MMG in that, and I've heard people criticize Loccie for that. You know that he mentions MMG and Rick Ross, but I did see he did get a shout out from MMG. You know, you can let me know what you think about that. But now let's talk about what I was saying about some of the extracurricular things that people bring up whenever I blogged on Loccie, right? We know the whole infamous run-in with 6ix9ine. The man was outnumbered. You know what I mean? Like I always say, guys, I'm not no gang member or anything like that, so I ain't gonna judge the man for that. I mean, it wasn't a good look, but it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of unfortunate sometimes, you know, nowadays in the rap game, you know, me loving hip hop and all, um, things outside of music, like that's not enough to get on nowadays. You gotta get in the news. I mean sometimes it can work out that way where you just drop a hot track and people hear it and it goes viral and it's a happy ending, you know, and everything works out. But a lot of times it's not like that. You gotta have the music, you gotta have the social media presence, you gotta, you know, do it all. You got to get on podcasts. You got to do this. You got to do that. There's a lot of aspects to the game right now. So it's unfortunate a lot of times when artists, the things that happen, extracurricular type things, you know what I mean? Whether it be blogs or social media or stuff like that, overshadow if the artist is talented or not. You know what I mean? And like I said, I consider dude to have some flow and be talented, but that situation seems to haunt Loccie Shmula. You know what I mean? You guys let me know if you think so. When I say that, I don't mean like I think the man's career's over or anything like that. I think he still has a shot at this. I feel like he's still growing his brand, his platform. But, I just kind of wanted to tap in and talk about this and share this post, that Meek Mill inspired him. I can see it. You know what I mean? I can see it in a way he approaches the rap game, the way he spits. I don't know. Like, you guys let me know what you think on this, if I'm tripping or not. You let me know what you think about his music and everything else that we touched on. That's what the channel's all about, guys. I say this all the time. You know what I mean? But let me go in a little further on this, because I don't like just opening and closing videos with the same things all the time, because people who tune into the channel regularly, it becomes repetitious and loses a lot of meaning. You know what I mean? It just becomes something you hear all the time. On this channel, I cover all different topics, but I truly like to hear what the people got to say. You know what I mean? If you have rocked with my channel, I'm active in those comments, chopping it with you. So I truly want to know, like, let's talk about this. Let's see, what do the people think about Loccie Shmula's music? What do you think about his grind and how he's saying Meek Mill, Meek Mill's story and what Meek Mill did inspired him? Like, let's truly talk about this. And do me a solid before you go, guys. Support the channel. I love making content. So, it's free, guys, to hit those buttons, the like, subscribe, the bell. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.